Happy Wednesday. Happy Mind Your Wednesday. How often do we allow ourselves to remain or to become mentally and emotionally held hostage to an untruth simply because we won't seek clarity? A truth that we could find simply by asking what some may say is a hard question. Can you ask the hard questions to gain clarity? My mom tells me all the time, Tracy, don't ask a question that you're not ready to handle the truth if they told you. Is that why we don't ask the hard questions? Because it's easier to live what we assume it to be than to truly ask the question to get clarity and the truth. I've had a couple of situations this year, one recently, which is kind of what brought this to the forefront of me discussing it today, is because one situation was holding on to an untruth simply because they didn't ask the question for clarity and was angry for years. But the sad part was they still weren't seeking clarification, almost seeking affirmation that what they believed to be true that was actually true. Now, sometimes we can rehearse an untruth so much to ourselves that we begin to believe it, which I think that's what that situation was. But they weren't even seeking clarity because it could have been clarified with a simple question. And then another was almost 15 years in the making. And in having that conversation, it was, they should have known. How? If it wasn't communicated, how would they have known? How would they know? Ask the hard questions. Because sometimes, just simply by not asking that difficult question, you allow yourself to be held mentally and emotionally hostage to an untruth. And going back to what my mom said, don't ask a question that you can't handle the truth that they told you. Are the hard questions not asked because you really don't want to know the truth? You're more comfortable in holding on to what you're feeling or believe to be true. A good friend, Tamiko, she always says, we just have to do better in relationships. We just have to do relationships better. And I would agree. Now, I know for me, I'm one, I don't like conflict. So even I have to force myself to have difficult and hard conversations. But I think it's necessary and to allow ourselves to let go of things or even not hold on to things that aren't simply true. And it kind of makes me sad. Even this recent conversation that I had was like, okay, for the last 10 plus years, you've been having this emotion off of something that wasn't true because the hard question wasn't asked. I'll challenge us. Ask the hard questions. Because we have to do relationships better. We have to be better and do better. It's just something I wanted to share that we all can think about so we can grow. Love one another completely without any extra on the back end, just because we choose to. Guys, let's think about doing better and asking the hard questions and letting ourselves be free from the untruths that we've chosen to believe. Guys, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day today. And if nobody's told you that they love you today, I love you, I love you, I love you. Be a great day.